Hello, I'm Patsy Ramsey. Daddy's not here, but this is JonBenet. She's 4, Burke is 7, and we'd like to welcome you to our home and wish you a very Merry Christmas. Wave, JonBenet.
911 emergency. We need him. Police. We have a kidnapping. Hurry, please. Explain to me what's going on, okay? There's a note left and our daughter's gone. A note was left and your daughter is gone?
On December 26, 1996, at 5:52 a.m., 6-year-old JonBenet Ramsey was reported kidnapped by her mother. Later that day, she was found dead in her home.
In Boulder, Colorado, the parents of 6-year-old JonBenet Ramsey say there's a child killer on the loose.
Soon, pictures of this little girl became public, igniting a media frenzy, and the eyes of the world focused on this shocking case.
The list of suspects narrows. Soon, there will be no one on the list but you.
But the investigation stalled, and they never found the killer.
Keep your babies close to you. There's someone out there.
20 years later, this homicide remains unsolved. I'm Jim Clemente. I'm a retired FBI profiler. I'm an expert in the areas of child sex crimes, child abductions, and child homicides.
My name's Laura Richards. I'm a criminal behavioural analyst, and I've been trained by New Scotland Yard and the FBI.
I joined the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit in 1998, and we did a cold case review of the JonBenet Ramsey homicide. Originally, it looked like a traditional kidnapping because there was a ransom demand. We found out it clearly was not a kidnapping case. Within 8 hours, the body was found in the house.
My lens is firmly fixed. I'm a victim advocate. I want to get to the truth on behalf of JonBenet. It's something that's always stayed with me, of just wondering, was this a predatory stalker? Was this an intruder? Was this a domestic violence or child abuse situation?
Our goal is to finally get to the truth and tell the world what actually happened to JonBenet Ramsey.
Oh my God, please. Hurry. Patsy? Patsy?
We're really fortunate to have this space where we can actually build our war room and work.
So this is really our think room, being able to go through all the hypotheses, go through all the information and the facts, and I think that part is going to be invaluable.
What we need to do is a complete reinvestigation, starting right from scratch with the 911 call, the crime scene,
ransom note, and the sequence of events. It's really important we get that timeline absolutely clear in our own heads.
We hope to get the truth out about how she died.
And that's the biggest question mark around this case.
So let's talk about what we know about the Ramseys. John, Patsy, JonBenet, and Burke. John Ramsey is in his second marriage. He had 3 kids from his first marriage.
So Beth, John Andrew, Melinda.
Beth was killed in a car accident.
So that was kind of the package that John came with. Patsy was actually 14 years younger than him. So when they met, they started courting each other. She was 21, 22.
She had been Miss West Virginia, and so for him, she was quite a trophy wife.
She also graduated with a degree in journalism. So she was pretty smart herself at the University of West Virginia.
Didn't she work for John at one point?
She did. John had a rising career in the computer industry. Access Graphic had a $1 billion turnover that very year that JonBenet was killed. So don't forget the lifestyle. They had 2 planes at one point and I think a 30-foot yacht. So everybody else, they sort of had the perfect family exterior.
This crime happened almost 20 years ago. JonBenet was just 6 years old. She would be 26 now. A grown woman, maybe she would have her own family. And her brother Burke was almost 10 years old at the time. He's 29 now, a grown man.
And then, of course, after JonBenet's death, tragedy strikes again when Patsy's diagnosed with grade 4 ovarian cancer. And Patsy dies in 2006. We really do need to understand them as people and speak to as many people who can give us an understanding of who they were and the dynamics between them.
The most important thing is to go where the evidence takes us. The great thing is the people that we've been able to assemble. Many of us were involved in the initial investigation and the investigation over the last 20 years. Dr. Henry Lee, world-renowned criminalist, he is so good at drilling down into the little details and scientific fact and reconstructing crimes.